start by asking, how many of you have siblings? Now, how many of you are only children like me? For as long as I can remember, people have had strong opinions about what it's like to be an only child. They say things like, you must be so spoiled, or aren't you lonely and my favorite? I bet you don't know how to share. But today, I want to share something different. Being an only child didn't just affect my childhood, it shaped who I am, how I think, and how I see the world. It defined my entire life in ways that I wouldn't change for anything. The gift of deep connections. First, being an only child taught me how to build deep connections. Without siblings, my parents and I formed this incredible bond. I wasn't just their child, I became their partner in movie nights, travel adventures, and sometimes deep dinner conversations. They became my first best friends. And it wasn't just my parents. Since I didn't have built-in playmates, my friends became my family. I learned how to build strong, meaningful friendships that have lasted a lifetime. Becoming independent early on. I grew up without anyone to help me figure out puzzles, settle arguments, or do chores. So I became independent fast. When my toy broke, I fixed it myself. When I was bored, I found a way to entertain myself. I didn't need anyone to tell me what to do. But here's the truth. Sometimes it was tough. There've been moments when I wished I had siblings to share secrets with, to whisper jokes during long family events, or to back me up when I get into trouble. The power of imagination. Being an only child gave me one of the greatest gifts, imagination. When you're on your own, your mind becomes your best companion. I turned my room into a spaceship, my backyard into a magical forest, and sometimes my dining table into a castle. This creativity didn't stop when I grew up. It followed me into school and every project that I have taken on. Facing expectations alone. One thing most people don't talk about is the weight of being an only child. When you're the only one, all the dreams, hopes, and expectations your family rests on your shoulders. There's no siblings to share that responsibility with. At times, I felt like I had to be perfect to get good grades, be successful, and make my family proud. It wasn't easy, but it taught me resilience. I learned how to handle pressure and turn it into motivation. So how did being an only child define my life? It made me imaginative, independent, deeply connected to my parents, and strong enough to handle life challenges. If you're an only child like me, know this. You are not missing out. You are living in a unique story that's filled with its own joys and lessons. And if you have siblings, I hope you appreciate them and maybe even lend them to your only child friends once in a while. Being an only child isn't about what you're missing. It's about the experience that shaped your creativity, independence, and ability to build deep connections. Our family stories may look different, but they are just as meaningful and powerful. Thank you.